be a little different. On different machines, Precor 954i. I've upped the time to 40 minutes, but I've slowed the speed down to 2.3 from 2.9. It's still a weight loss program, but in this particular one, it will go from a 0 to 8 degree incline instead of a 0 to a 6 degree incline. So, this machine is its workout for weight loss workout is a little harder. So I am doing certain other things a little lighter. And that's what we'll call today. So, again, I started off at 40 minutes. We are down to 37 minutes, 13 seconds. We are at a 1.5 incline, 2.2 miles an hour, 2.3. We are at 0.09 miles done and at a heart rate of 90. And I say, this one is a little different. The machine I'm normally on goes from 0 to 6 and then back down to 0. This one will go from 0, work its way up slowly to an 8 and stay there until almost the 8. So, again, that's why I'm going a little slower, but a little longer. So, we'll see what we can do. Calories so far is 22. Pace is a 26-minute mile, give or take. So, yeah, welcome on board to Walking with William at the end of our now 35 minutes left to go, because I did start at 40 minutes. We will log it. But walking and exercising will actually help your heart, help your cardiovascular system. As you're breathing, you'll oxygenate that blood system and your cardiovascular. Things will get moving. You know, I fully think that after doing this for 40 minutes, I may have to go to the restroom. So it happens. But yeah, at the end, usually for me at least, halfway I hit endorphins, which keep me going. But by the end of this, I should have a little dopamine kick, which will be enjoyable. Dopamine is always enjoyable. So, anyone who's come to watch, yeah, enjoy. It's not much to look at, so. Hi, Samantha. You're one of the few I'll actually invite as a guest if you'd want. Yeah, welcome to Walking with William, Monday through Friday. It's not that I know you that well, Samantha. It's that you are a consistent person coming in here, so you're coming for the workout. So thank you, Bat. I'm awake, I'm moving. It's a Monday. I changed up my workout routine a little bit. Today I'll do 40 minutes at a slightly slower speed, but I'll have a higher incline. Other than that, every day is just life. You know, I get up, I do things, I tend my critters, and fix beehives, yesterday I was working on a rear-tine rototiller. So we do what we can every day, and you know as well as I do, get up and move. That's the key. Every day, get up and move. And try to make it something that's a little different than what you were doing last week. So, okay, we have now gone 8 minutes. We have 31 minutes, 54 seconds left to go. This is a 3-degree incline for me. 2.3 miles an hour, 0.29 miles, and a heart rate of 93. And 55 calories expended. So, what's your question, Samantha? Oh, okay. How do you want them? You want them from most to least? From least to most? If we start most to least, it's have about 60 Japonica, Cotornix, Domesticus quail, followed by about 16 chickens, 9 ducks, 2 guinea fowl, 2 rabbits, 1 cat, 1 dog, 1 button quail, and about 300,000 bees. Exciting, I know. Actually, that's not a lot. That's just my own personal animals, you know. Sometimes I take care of a farm, which has another 50 chickens, 50 ducks, 4 donkeys, 20 peacocks, around 20 guineas, 2 dogs, a goat, and 7 cats. So, yeah. And yet every morning I get up and I come to the gym and I walk. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On week A, which is this week, I do strength training for muscles. On week B, that converts to Tuesday, Thursday. So, you know, my day starts. I get up, and I take care care of myself. I go out, I let my chickens and ducks out of their pen. Then I come to the gym and I work out for, generally speaking, with the walking and the muscle work, it's about an hour and 15 to an hour and 20 minutes total. And then I go find something to eat. And then when I'm babysitting the farm, I go out and take care of all the farm animals. On my way back from that, I do any errands I might need to do. Then I get home and I feed and water all my animals. And then I can work on other projects like the rototiller repairs, building beehives, working with the bees. I try to stay busy, but even when I get pretty much everything done that I needed to do, it's like 1 in the afternoon, and I get bored. It's like, what do I do now? I've actually taken to, in the afternoons, sometimes, I'll have like a 10-hour course to do online, and complete it in 90 days. So it's like, I'll spend 30 minutes on this in the afternoon, you know, and that's just it. Yeah. Nothing special about my life. You know, maybe once spring gets here a little more, I'll have a lot more work in the garden to do. So right now I've started 3 different types of tomatoes, capsicum, bell peppers, and I'm planning on starting at least 1 more type of tomato this week, and then some things will go along, and probably next week I'll start planting seeds to like cabbage and kale and stuff directly in the garden, which is a little early, I know, but some of those things I can direct seed out up to 6 weeks before the last frost. And where I'm at, the last frost is April 10th on average, so that's 10 weeks from now. But I'm trying to get plants going, because it can take up to 7 days for a seed to start. So by the time it's time to move them out, they should be about a month old, or a month to 2 months old. Tomatoes should be, and peppers should be about 2 months old. It sounds calm, but it's more that I know what's going to happen, so I get it done. Like tending my critters and watering them takes about 30 minutes. It takes about 30 minutes a day. So going to the farm and taking care of all those animals there and whatnot takes about an hour a day actually there. It's about a 20-minute drive. So we'll say an hour and 40, that plus 30 minutes for my animals. So all in all, the animals are done within about 2 hours, give or take. And then the bees, they only need checked in on like once every 2 weeks at the most. So But I've got fruit trees and stuff, you know. This past weekend I also trimmed grapevines, and with the trimming, I took a bunch of their trimmings and put them in some water and rooting hormone to try to get those trimmings to sprout roots. So, because I got friends who really want starts of my grapevine, because it's a U.S. Southern Scooperdine, which is kind of rare. It's not really rare, but it's not a typical grape anymore. So, but the flavor is just awesome. Welcome everyone. Welcome to Walking with William. There are 22 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. 137 calories expended. We've been at it for 17 and a half minutes. It's up to a 5-degree incline on the treadmill, 2.3 miles an hour, 0.66 miles done, and heart rate is over 100. It's like 106. So yeah. So how's your day going, Samantha? What'd you do? You say mine sounds calm. Mine sounds boring to me. I lead a pretty quote-unquote boring life. Cleaning the garden. That's a good thing. This is the time. For me, like I say, it's 10 weeks until the last frost, but that doesn't mean it's 10 weeks till planting. It means like 4 weeks until planting outside. But this is the time to start planting inside. So yeah, move and listen. You must like my rambling. Whew. Made it up to a 7-degree incline. Like I say, the Precor 954i I'm on, it is a little different for its quote-unquote weight loss. What is it, program. This one goes from 0 to 8 slowly, but it stays at 8 forever. Whereas the machine I'm normally on goes from 0 to 6 and then back down to 0 and back up. This one, knowing that it does go up to an 8, is one of the reasons I extended the time and lowered the speed. My normal speed in the machine I normally walk on is about 2.9 miles an hour. But when I say this one goes up 2 degrees higher, so I slowed it down because, yeah, it's going to be a longer climb, so to speak, a continuous climb. And I did extend the time by 5 minutes, so I got that going for me. You find me calming. I don't know why that is, but thank you. Alright, we've gone over 50%. We are in 18 minutes, 42 seconds left to go. we've gone 21 minutes, 24 seconds, expended 180 calories. It's a 70-degree incline still, 2.3 miles an hour, 0.81 miles completed, and 110 beats per second. Maybe, just looking at this, maybe it only goes up to a 70-degree incline, not an 8. It's been a while since I've been on this one. And so, yeah, it seems to have stabilized at 70-degree incline. So, welcome to Walking with William. I'm around 280 pounds and around 50 years old, but I get up and I keep moving. And that's all I ask of anyone, is you get up and you do something. It's 60 seconds, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20, 35, 40 minutes. It doesn't matter. Get up and move. That's the key. Just get up and move. And then log it. I use a workout log that I wrote in quotations. But you don't have to use what I use. Use a notepad. Use just it's little college notepad. Just write down your stuff. It's the small metrics, like how far you're going, what your speed is, what your heart rate is. But you will see changes in a lot faster and more consistently than getting on the scales. You can be dehydrated one day and the scales will say 5 pounds lower. And you're like, yeah. And then you properly hydrate and you're 7 pounds heavier. So I myself sat at 290 pounds for easily a month before I saw a change, and that was only weighing myself like once a week. And that is because even if you do burn a pound of fat a week, if you're working those muscles and everything, you have potential to every pound of fat you lose, put on the same amount of muscle mass, muscle weight. Put on the same amount of muscle mass, muscle weight. But it's still pretty easy to lose the fat weight. And then you'll hit a point to where it's easy to put on muscle weight, but hard to lose fat weight, because that's the way your body works, you know. And everyone's body is a little different, you know. So just keep moving. That's all there is to it. I started working out at this gym I'm at about 5 years ago now, and I was pushing 320 pounds. I was so unhealthy for myself that I could not go the 40 to 60 feet from the front of the front door to the office of the gym without having to stop halfway and catch my breath and get energy to continue on. So I started 5 minutes a day, 3 times a week. And then that moved up to 5 minutes a day, 5 days a week. And then that moved up to 5 days a week, 7 days a week. And it went from that to 10 minutes, 5 days a week. And once I got up to about 30, 40 minutes doing that, it was time for a change. and I started adding strength training, muscle building exercises in it. It started off twice a week, and moved to 3 times a week, and it has now stabilized at twice a week, and moved to 3 times a week, and it has now stabilized at, just to change things up. Now, with those workouts, weightlifting workouts, some days the weight to them is lower, but I can do more repetitions. Some days the weight's low and I only do my standard repetitions. Some days the muscles are doing great and everything, and I can do more weight at the same number of repetitions I used to do. So it's just something you do. You get up and move, and when I say it doesn't have to be a lot of movement, I started at 5 minutes. You can start at 60 seconds. Just get up and move. Okay, we have now done 254 calories. We have gone for 28 minutes, 18 seconds. We have 11 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. Oh, hey, look, the machine did make it up to an 8-degree incline. While I was talking, I wasn't paying attention. It got harder. Still going at 2.3 miles an hour. I have gone 1.08 miles, and I don't know what my heart rate is because my hands have sweated all over the sensor. So thank you, this Kabarka. I may look it in the face, but not in the belly. I'm up to 116 beats per minute, so this might actually be hard for people to do what I'm doing, because it's 35-40 minutes of constant motion and talking. You don't understand how much talking limits the oxygen in the rest of the body and makes a workout a little bit harder. So, yeah. So if you just go for a walk by yourself and you're not talking to anyone, I could easily be moving quote unquote faster if I just shut up and breathed and would breathe. But I get bored. So here I am live talking, and I'm hoping that seeing a near 50-year-old guy, approximately 280 pounds, getting up and moving is an encouragement for you to get up and move. And like I say, 60 seconds, 5 minutes, I was not able to do what I am doing today when I started. I was not able to do what I'm doing today 6 months ago. What was it? I actually had a spell back in June or July of 2023 that ended up with me being in the hospital for three days. And that meant I avoided it. Well, I didn't avoid it, but I didn't come to the gym and work out for almost a year. After that, while I was stabilizing what was wrong with me. So I got back to the gym in about August of 2024, and it was no way I could do 30, 40 minutes. I was lucky to do 10 to 15 to start off with. But because I had gone for several years before that year break, I was able to come back a little bit quicker. So that's the whole thing. Alright, we've got 7 minutes, 53 seconds left to go. Expended 301 calories. We've been at it for 32 minutes, 17 seconds. It is an 8-degree incline, 2.3 miles an hour, 1.22 miles, and 117 beats per minute for the heart rate. So, yeah, we're doing good. We've got a little more than 7 minutes left to go in this 40 minutes I'm doing, so, yeah. Now, I am going slower, like I said, at 2.3 miles an hour instead of my 2.9. So I seriously doubt I'm going to get my 1.69 miles on today, but I am up to 1.25 miles. And I'm okay with the slower speed, the slower distance, because I have actually had a longer, higher hill, 8-degree incline, up to an 8-degree incline to climb. So that makes a difference, and that's why I say it's the little things, the incline, the time, the speed, the distance. If you write all those down and track them, like your heart rate, you can see the little changes. I started this with a resting heart rate of 79. I'm already up to 115 average. So, but again, when I started tracking everything, especially this time around, I would start my resting heart rate in the high 80s, low 90s, and now it's in the mid 70s to low 80s is my resting heart rate. So I've seen that change more than I've seen the weight loss. So that's one of the keys is those small metrics. You can see change more than you can some of the big metrics. And that's why I say only weigh yourself once a week at the most, preferably like once every 2 weeks or once a month. And then you'll actually see a change, usually. All right, we've got 4 minutes, 41 seconds to go. Expended 337 calories. We've gone 35 minutes, 28 seconds so far. The machine has come down to a 7-degree incline, 2.3 miles an hour, 1.34 miles completed, and the heart rate is, what is the heart rate? The heart rate is going to come up eventually. The heart rate is 116 beats per minute. 90% of this workout is now complete. So yeah, doing good. We've got about 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. And then this machine will do its 5-minute cool down. And I think I will just, and then this machine will do its 5-minute cool down. And I think I will just go, cool down. Just keep going. And that's the thing. You just keep going. As long as we keep going, we're doing good. Thank you, Samantha. So yeah, we're almost done, folks. And that's why I say you can do it 60 seconds, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It doesn't matter. Get up and do something. And at the end, log it. Put it in your logbook. Like I say, I have this one I use. You don't. I'm not going to tell anyone to use that one. It costs way too much. But a simple notepad that you draw in and write in your heart rate and everything. That's a beautiful thing. Track yourself, because if you're tracking what you're doing, it helps with your persistence and consistency. And I say that because the small metrics, after a week of just working out, you might see your heart rate, resting heart rate, drop by 2 points. And that's a thing that will keep you persistent. Ooh, I did 2 points this week. I can do that next week, if I just keep going back. And with all that, set a small goal. Okay, my goal is in the next month, I want to get my heart rate down by 5 points. My resting heart rate down by 5 points. That's doable. Writing down a goal of, I weigh 280 pounds, I want to be 100 pounds in 6 months. Or 180 pounds in 6 months. Lose that 100 pounds. It's doable. But it's very difficult for a lot of people. And that's why I say small goals. You can still have your big goal of losing 100 pounds. I'm not necessarily saying in 6 months, because that's like 20 pounds a month, 15 to 20 pounds a month. That's extreme, considering an average weight loss for most people is between 1 and 2 pounds a week. With the outside being closer to 10 pounds a month. 100 pounds means 10 months, give or take. So there's so many things you can change, so many things you can do. Hey, look at that. I just went into cool down. 5-minute cool down, 0 degree incline, 1.8 miles an hour. I've completed 1.52 miles, and I'm down to a 109 heart rate. The cool down period, like I say, started at 5 minutes. It's down to 4:30. I'm going to cool down to the 4-minute mark, and that's when I'm going to stop the machine and log my numbers. So, yeah, 40 minutes. Give or take, on this Walking with William, Monday, the 3rd of February, 2025. We're doing good. And there's the 4 minutes. So, let's see what it says. Workout summary. Average heart rate 105. Maximum heart rate 118. 24 minutes 13 seconds in zone. Uh, 388.6 calories. It was a 41 minutes total. Distance of 1.54, and the speed averaged 2.3 miles an hour. So, see, I locked it. That'll be it for today, February 3rd, 2025. It's a Monday, Walking with William. I hope to see you tomorrow. Come walking with me again. Like I say, I do this, go live 5 days a week, Monday through Friday with my walk, and I ramble. So, have a nice day. Be careful, be safe. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Be careful, be safe. See you tomorrow.